Cigarette vending machines were a common sight in the 1970s, offering a convenient way for smokers to purchase cigarettes on the go. These machines, typically found in bars, restaurants, and other public spaces, allowed customers to insert coins and select their preferred brand and pack size. With a simple pull of a lever, the chosen pack would drop into a tray for the customer to retrieve. Cigarette vending machines were a symbol of the era's smoking culture, providing easy access to tobacco products. However, as awareness of the health risks associated with smoking increased and regulations on tobacco sales tightened, cigarette vending machines began to disappear from public spaces. Today, they are largely obsolete, replaced by strict age verification measures and restrictions on tobacco advertising and sales. Their decline reflects changing attitudes towards smoking and public health concerns.
Hey, you got a Polaroid camera to take a picture of this with?
Polaroid cameras were revolutionary in the 1970s, offering instant photography with immediate prints. Users could capture moments and see the results within minutes, a marvel at the time. The iconic Polaroid instant film produced unique, square-shaped prints with a distinct vintage aesthetic. It brought photography to the masses, allowing anyone to document life's moments without the need for a darkroom or professional processing. However, with the advent of digital cameras and smartphones, Polaroid cameras gradually lost their appeal. The convenience of digital photography, coupled with the ability to instantly share photos online. Despite this, Polaroid's retro charm and nostalgic appeal have led to a resurgence in interest, with modern instant cameras and film attempting to recapture the magic of the original Polaroid experience.
Let's talk about these floppy disks.
Floppy disks were the primary means of data storage in the 1970s, providing a portable and convenient way to store and transfer files between computers. These square-shaped disks, typically made of thin plastic, housed a magnetic storage medium capable of holding small amounts of data. Floppy disks came in various sizes, with the 5.25-inch and later the 3.5-inch formats being the most common. Despite their limited storage capacity by today's standards, floppy disks were essential for saving documents, programs, and operating systems. However, with the advancement of technology and the development of higher capacity storage media like CDs and USB flash drives, floppy disks quickly became obsolete. The decline of floppy disks marked a significant shift in data storage methods. In the 1970s, rotary phones were the cornerstone of telecommunications, providing reliable and widespread access to telephone communication. These iconic devices featured a circular dial with numbered holes corresponding to digits, requiring users to rotate the dial to input each number. While rotary phones may seem archaic by modern standards, they were revolutionary in their time, enabling people to connect with loved ones, conduct business, and access emergency services. The distinctive sound of the rotary dialing process became synonymous with making phone calls, evoking memories of simpler times. Despite the advent of push-button and touch-tone phones, rotary phones remain emblematic of an era when communication was more deliberate and tactile. Today, they evoke nostalgia for a bygone era of analog technology, reminding us of the humble beginnings of the telecommunications revolution. In the 1970s, Sony revolutionized the way people listened to music with the introduction of the Walkman. This portable cassette player allowed users to enjoy their favorite tunes on the go, marking a significant shift in personal entertainment. With its compact design and lightweight construction, the Walkman became a cultural icon, synonymous with the freedom to listen to music anywhere, anytime. Whether on a walk, a commute, or a jog, users could immerse themselves in their own musical world, thanks to the Walkman's innovative technology.
Hey, there's my Walkman.
Despite advancements in digital music players, the Walkman's impact on music consumption and lifestyle habits cannot be overstated. It remains a symbol of the 1970s and a testament to the enduring appeal of portable music devices that empower individuals to curate their own soundtrack to life's adventures. In the peculiar landscape of 1970s pop culture, pet rocks emerged as a bizarre yet captivating fad. Marketed as the ultimate low-maintenance pets, These ordinary rocks garnered widespread attention and inexplicable popularity. Packaged in quirky boxes complete with care instructions, pet rocks became sought-after novelties, gracing the shelves of homes across the country. Despite their lack of utility or real companionship, they captured the imagination of the public, embodying the whimsical spirit of the era. However, their reign as the must-have accessory was short-lived, and they quickly faded into obscurity, leaving behind a curious footnote in the annals of weird fads. Yet, for a brief moment, pet rocks stood as a testament to the eccentricity and unpredictability of consumer culture, reminding us that even the most absurd ideas can capture the public's fascination. Jukeboxes were iconic fixtures of the 1970s, found in diners, bars, and arcades, providing a soundtrack to social gatherings and leisure time. These large, coin-operated machines housed rows of vinyl records or later CDs, allowing patrons to select and play their favorite songs with the push of a button. Jukeboxes were not just music players. They were cultural artifacts that reflected the tastes and trends of the time. From rock and roll to disco, jukeboxes catered to diverse musical preferences, created a vibrant atmosphere wherever they were found.
No jukebox? I feel naked.
However, with the advent of digital music streaming services and the decline of traditional entertainment venues, jukeboxes have become less common in public spaces. Despite their dwindling presence, jukeboxes evoke nostalgia for an era when music was a communal experience. Chalkboards were ubiquitous in classrooms during the 1970s, serving as essential teaching tools for educators. Made of a smooth, dark surface, these boards provided a simple yet effective means for teachers to convey lessons, write exercises, and illustrate concepts. Chalk, the primary writing tool, allowed for easy erasing and rewriting, fostering interactive learning environments. However, with the advent of whiteboards and interactive smartboards, chalkboards have become less common in modern classrooms. Whiteboards offer smoother writing surfaces, brighter displays, and the ability to project digital content, enhancing teaching methods and engagement. Despite their decline, chalkboards remain nostalgic symbols of traditional education and hands-on learning experiences for generations of students. In the 1970s, waterbeds made a splash as the epitome of luxury and comfort. Consisting of a mattress filled with water, these beds offered a unique sleeping experience, contouring to the body's shape and providing a sensation of weightlessness. Marketed as a remedy for back pain and a symbol of modernity, waterbeds gained popularity among consumers seeking a novel alternative to traditional mattresses.
All I want for Christmas is a waterbed.
And Waterbed Outlet's got it. It's the new wave for only $79. Or for Mom and Dad, the King, just $99. And the ultimate gift, fabulous Liberty flotation systems as low as $199.
Despite concerns about maintenance and leaks, their allure as status symbols persisted, with celebrities and trendsetters embracing them. However, as the novelty wore off and concerns about practicality and durability emerged, waterbeds gradually declined in popularity. Today, they remain a nostalgic relic of the 1970s, evoking memories of a time when unconventional ideas and innovations captured the imagination of consumers seeking new ways to relax and rejuvenate. Ditto machines, also known as spirit duplicators, were ubiquitous in the 1970s, providing a simple and cost-effective way to produce multiple copies of documents. These machines utilized a stencil coated with a special ink that could be typed or written on. The stencil was then wrapped around a drum, and ink was forced through the perforations onto paper, creating copies. Ditto machines were popular in schools, offices, and community organizations for duplicating worksheets, memos, and newsletters. While they were affordable and easy to use, Ditto machines had limitations such as limited color options and poor image quality. With the advent of photocopiers and digital printing technology, Ditto machines gradually became obsolete. But the distinct smell of fresh copies remains a cherished memory. They remain nostalgic symbols of a bygone era. In the 1970s, VHS revolutionized home entertainment by providing an accessible and affordable way to watch movies and record television programs. Developed by JVC, VHS utilized magnetic tape technology to store video and audio data, allowing users to playback and record content on VCR machines. This format quickly became the dominant standard for home video playback and recording, surpassing competing formats like Betamax. VHS tapes offered a wide range of content, from blockbuster movies to home-recorded videos, making them a staple in households worldwide. Despite the advent of digital media and streaming services, VHS tapes remain nostalgic relics of a bygone era, symbolizing the dawn of home video entertainment and the cherished memories associated with watching movies on tape. In the 70s, working in smoke-filled offices was a common experience, as smoking was permitted indoors in many workplaces. Offices were often filled with the acrid smell of tobacco smoke, and non-smoking employees had to endure secondhand smoke exposure throughout the workday. This environment posed significant health risks, as studies later revealed the harmful effects of secondhand smoke on respiratory health and overall well-being. Employees, especially non-smokers, often experience discomfort, irritation, and increased risk of respiratory illnesses due to prolonged exposure to tobacco smoke in the workplace. Fortunately, with growing awareness of the dangers of secondhand smoke and the implementation of smoking bans in indoor spaces, smoke-filled offices have become a relic of the past. Metal lunchboxes were a staple of school children's gear in the 1970s, offering a durable and stylish way to transport lunches. Decorated with popular TV shows, cartoons, and movie characters, these lunchboxes were not just functional, but also a form of self-expression and pop culture fandom. Made from sturdy metal with a hinged lid and handle, they were built to withstand the rigors of daily use. However, with concerns about safety and the introduction of plastic lunchboxes, metal lunchboxes gradually fell out of favor. Today, they evoke nostalgia for a simpler time, when lunchtime at school meant unpacking a homemade meal from a beloved metal lunchbox adorned with favorite characters. While plastic lunchboxes may dominate the market now, metal lunchboxes hold a special place in the hearts of those who fondly remember their childhood lunches. Bell-bottom pants, synonymous with the 1970s, were characterized by their flared bottoms that widened from the knee downwards. Originally worn by sailors for practical purposes, they became a fashion statement embraced by counterculture movements and mainstream audiences alike. Bell-bottoms represented a departure from the slim silhouettes of previous decades, embodying the free-spirited attitudes of the era. Despite eventually falling out of fashion, they have periodically made comebacks, resurfacing in the wardrobes of fashion-forward individuals seeking retro flair. Their exaggerated flair and dramatic proportions continue to captivate, offering a bold and iconic look that transcends generations. Bell-bottoms serve as a nostalgic reminder of the 1970s, while also showcasing the cyclical nature of fashion trends, proving that what's old can become new again in the ever-evolving world of style.